in the church community, because this is like a network of a lot of different churches, the way things have been handled has been really actually criminal. And they've gotten away with it for a long time, but in those type of cultures, the toxic form of patriarchy, the leaders will look at any way, at male leaders they'll jump on the bandwagon quickly if they could blame any woman, you know. I've even noticed with, as I've exposed the abuse that I've went through, whenever a woman's name comes up, suddenly I'll see leaders like acknowledge, like they would love to just pass the blame on to some women. But when they hear about abuse of their colleague, and I have outed 2 leaders, clergy, who have abused power over me. One of them a deacon in St. Paul Park, Household of Faith Church, Deacon Donald Kinney. And then as I've tried to get help with that, I ended up meeting another person, a reverend, who is the senior pastor for Jesus in the City Fellowship, Michelangelo Pila, and he has been abusing his power for a long time. And it hasn't been safe for me. When I tried getting help from several, sorry about that, I ended up being viciously attacked, and there was even just involvement with authorities that came at me. Those things, those are typical patterns that happen for sure in this area, in the Twin Cities area. This has happened, and there's just not an honoring of women at all. It's very much dishonoring women, and a lot of just a lot of abuse and violence against women. And it's led to also a lot of men in the churches are having their own issues with having addictions, in like sex addictions and porn addictions. So these are things that have happened. It's uncomfortable stuff to talk about, but we have to do things to reconcile this stuff, because it's been going on for so long, and law enforcement's been involved, church has been involved, a lot of women have been involved. There's an abuse crisis, and there is also a epidemic of men, and I'm talking about clergy and men in the churches who are struggling with pornography addictions, and that's not good. But what I want to talk about is the help that I have been trying to bring into the community for a long time is a study group. I want to begin a study group, not with community members, but actually with leaders, church leaders and law enforcement, and with the leaders who have been in these systems that have been abusive and that have some reconciling to do. And so I have developed an 8-week or an 8-session kind of a community learning approach, where it would be a benefit for everyone. And I want to talk about that a little bit, because I know that as of right now, me trying to bring this to the community, I would love to do that and work in the community to bring some post-trauma growth, but I don't feel like it is safe to do that, because there hasn't been reconciliation or resolution of not only what happened to me, but what's happened to many women similar to what I went through. And so there's still a risk that anyone I would work with could be harassed and bullied and made very unsafe by these same people. And so, it's more than just the group of people that I interacted with and that I dealt with. And so I feel like bringing this to the leaders could be very helpful